My name is Clare Ryan. I am co-founder and CEO of Ida Secure Technologies, and I'm here tonight to tell you a little bit about Cybrisc, which is our digital solution to help SMEs manage their cybersecurity. So if I was to ask a small business owner on a scale of 1 to 10, how cyber secure your business is, two things would happen. First thing is physiological. Okay, they begin to sweat and their heart would pound a little faster. And the second thing is they'll call out any random high number on that scale, because in reality, they simply don't know. And that's despite cyber being one of the leading risks facing any organization today. For an SME, that problem is very, very real. In fact, every 39 seconds, there is another successful cyber incident that takes place. And that means more and more small businesses are having to rely on their business insurance to help repair the damage at the other side. But business insurance is changing. And if you've renewed business insurance in the last 6 months, you'll have noticed that cyber is now actively removed from a standard business policy. There is an active movement towards having a standalone cyber insurance policy if you want to have cyber cover. There's also a regulatory movement for having it. So as a small business, you want to tender for a government contract, you must have cyber insurance in place. It's a legal requirement in the UK for all solicitors' practices to have cyber insurance in place. And that's a challenge. It's a challenge for small businesses because in reality, you can't choose an appropriate insurance cover if you don't know the risk that you're facing. And that's what Cybrisc does. It helps that small business to understand their cyber risks. So how likely it will be for a cyber incident to occur inside their business. It's a data aggregation platform. So it pulls from points inside that business, from security products that they have installed, cleanses the data and transforms it into something meaningful for the business owner to use. It uses a traffic light warning system. So whenever something is wrong, it alerts that business owner to make a corrective action as a result and help prevent a cyber incident from taking place. And it's a really useful tool for an SME. But in all reality, the value for our organization lies in the data that sits behind that dashboard. And that data is of incredible value to the insurance industry. In fact, Cybrisc is unique in that it touches at every single point on the value chain for the insurance industry. Right from the point when that SME seeks out a quote through to the policy being written, it monitors if there's a change on that policy inside the time that you're insured. So as a small business, if you remove your server from your office and you want to move everything fully into the cloud, Cybrisc knows that, and it knows the change in your risk as a result. It helps speed up the claims process for both the SME and for the insurer. Because if something happens and you need to place a claim, all of the information about how it occurred and the extent of the damage in your organization is already available to the claim handler. And finally, at the end point, whenever you're looking to renew your policy and you want to compare what others have, then you're able to use that data as well. Cyber insurance is a growing market. At the minute, it's worth around 7 billion. And in the next 4 years, it's going to reach 25 billion. It's particularly in growth in the SME sector. More and more large organizations are trying to enter that. Now, we're not unique in terms of selling insights into cyber risk for organizations. We have a range of competitors, the likes of BitSight, CyberCube, or Security Scorecard. They all sell data into the insurance industry. But there are two elements that we differ on. The first one is our technology itself. It works inside that small business and it pulls all of the information from the inside looking out. And because of that, we're able to determine whether an employee's behavior is at risk or there's something wrong in the systems that are in play and determine the likelihood of a near miss occurring. And the second thing that differs to us, not just that we're focusing on SMEs, is our team. Because we have a highly skilled team in place who have expertise in cyber, in software development, and marketing and sales. but more so, we know small business because for the last 15 years, we've serviced small business in terms of their cybersecurity. We understand their pain points, we understand their challenges, and we understand and how to make that better for all those that are involved. We're a good team, but we're not a perfect team. We have gaps in our team. We have a great team of advisors who work along with us, but as part of our funding raise, we'll be looking to fill those gaps with new employees, particularly around management of customer success. Our business model is to chase the insurer and to have no cost added to the SME. It is the insurer who will pay for the solution and will generate revenue in two different ways. The first one will be a licensing fee for the upkeep of the dashboard, for technical support and for customer servicing. And the second one will be a subscription fee for each and every SME who uses the dashboard. There'll be no cost to that SME. There's no financial burden. There's no technology burden. It's simply using that solution. And in fact, they'll get a financial reward as a discount in renewal of their policy. So our team have had a long running success here. We've built strong industry links with a range of software security solution providers who have significant traction in the SME market. But we also have good company recognition. The most notable of which is we were Zurich Ireland's Innovation Champion last year. And as part of that, we pitched at the EMEA round our Cybrisc solution. And Cybrisc topped the category for customer centricity out of 14 different organizations from 14 different countries. We have a pilot with Zurich as a result of that. We're going to test our solution on real life customers to determine were their risk profiling right or wrong at the point of issue of policy. We're seeking 250,000 in investment, and we've just opened up our round. Now, we are headquartered in Ireland. We're an Enterprise Ireland client. So if you're a taxpayer in Ireland, we will totally avail of the EIAS scheme, but we also have intentions to set up a permanent establishment in the UK. So we'll have a full quota of SEIS tax relief available as well. We have a unique advantage being an Enterprise Ireland client because for the 250,000 that we'll raise as a pre-seed round, they'll match that investment, giving us 500,000 in cash flow to help us achieve our objectives over the next 18 months before embarking on an additional funding round. Our mission is to overhaul the cyber insurance marketplace and to make the same changes that driver telematics has done to the car insurance. So if you're interested in what it is that we've mentioned tonight, if you'd like to see more about it, or you're simply not sure of some of the points I've mentioned, please do link in with me, and I'm quite happy to have a coffee with you.